Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's Purple J here, bringing your fine faces a brand new video here on the TrollCraft Season 2 SMP. Welcome on back. Today is episode 3, and we're going to be working on this beauty. This is XTech 313's new base. By now, if you were keeping up with everyone's videos, you should have seen it. In the last episode, he and I did a little clip together in which he hired me to work on it a little bit and kind of spice things up, make it look nice. And I've got a lot of good ideas. I actually have a list up currently. So we're going to just run through that. First step is removing this. This landmass is disgusting. It's blocking the view of what could be. Like viewing out of his windows, viewing his normal house. It's an eyesore. It's disgusting. So that we're gonna remove that first. Next up, we are going to add a little porch outside of his house because it's kind of a steep drop out of his door. If we can walk in, I'm loving that thing, and I've literally only been using it for like 15 minutes. Because I just finished recording episode 2. I'm loving this series. Alright, that's beautiful. Giuseppe did say I could take these resources. So yes, we're going to build a porch. Back to what I was actually saying before about our plans today. Yes, we're going to build himself a porch. We are then going to add some just little accents to the house. Give it a little more depth. Because, I mean, it really is just kind of blocks stacked upon each other. Which looks okay. It looks fine. But, we can spice it up a little bit more, make it look beautiful. Then after that, we're going to create some nice little pillar sort of things, kind of connecting up his island to the mountain around him, which we actually might want to build up a little bit with terraforming. And then finally, we are going to make a nice roof up top. Giuseppe did say from here on out he was going to go downward, not making a third floor. However, depending on how the roof goes, he might have room for a third floor. I'm going to have to do a little bit of work, see what we can do. But, yeah, I think I'm going to get started with a little bit of a time lapse, just tearing this down. I should have enough durability in my pick. Hopefully, we should be fine. Let's get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to a very confusing sight. What the hell is this? Well, as I was tearing this landmass down, which was entirely pointless now, I realized Giuseppe doesn't have enough space to do other things. For example, one of the things he wanted me to do was, if we can walk in, make a reactor room. So I dug down to what I thought would be an ideal level down there, which is actually Y level, just to make sure, 113. But if we fly up here, and then take a little journey down to Y13. You can see that's right here. Now, it looks like there's a lot of room at that level, but actually, it's really not. There's not much mountain here. So, basically what I did was I got some of these blocks, one of those blocks, and one of these, which is basically a builder. If we go to RF tools, where is it? I can find it, I promise. This won't be some random ass off camera thing that gets cut. It'll be in the video. Yep. There. I think that was the first one I went to. The builder block. And then that was the space chamber control block and the space chamber corner block. So basically I set up a little thing there at the corners, copied that area, put it into here, and basically rebuilt this house here. However, I am tweaking it slightly in some different aspects. Like, first out, what the hell is this window? And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it is 6 over there. Okay. I'm going to be tweaking this around a little bit. But plans are still going to be going like they were before. Excuse me. However, it is just a little bit different. Now, also, I'm thinking this is going to be an elevator. With the RF Tools elevator, which should be fun. because then he can like switch between where he wants to go and just like float down from floor to floor. So the next step is to dig out his reactor room. He is actually not on right now, so this is gonna be somewhat of a surprise. But if we quick pop out before it turns to the night, you can see there is way more space now. So he actually has enough for a 5x5 reactor. So we're probably gonna dig down into there, or completely flip it around on him and like go into the mountain that way, which is probably what'll happen. However, I'm going to start digging off camera, and then I will be back with you guys shortly to show you progress. Should be fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. A lot of beautiful progress has been done. We have dug all the way down, not all the way. We've dug down here to Y level 100 exactly, and I've dug out this room. This is gonna be Giuseppe's reactor room. That's where the reactor itself is gonna go. We decided, we got in another call together, and we decided we're gonna make this into an RF Tools elevator, which is right there. Now basically what that's gonna do is that's gonna enable like a certain area, which we decided would be these glass blocks, to move up and down like a kind of platform. So, oops, hang on. I'm gonna just do that. So basically, Giuseppe can go to each floor with a little panel. And yeah, it'll be there. He can go all the way down here, and any of the other floors he chooses. So that's why there's this gaping hole here, instead of where I actually dug down. Probably should like plug that up soon. Although actually I am smelting some stone in order to fill in some mistakes. So I figured I'd just pop on and show you this. Oh, there's Jaden's coordinates. That should probably be like marked down soon, because we are all sharing where we live. We're not just like building a secret base. So that's somewhere. I'll mark that down eventually. But hello, I figured I would try and make a reactor. There is the spot. Apparently, Ben helped Giuseppe with this. Apparently, there's enough space for a 5x5 or enough materials for a 5x5 reactor. So that's 20. Well, I can already tell. I don't know if that can be silk touched. We're gonna quick look up at extreme reactors. How hard is it to make a reactor casing? That's great. Because, yeah, like, we at least have to have the ceiling. Oh, but wait. Fuel rods. That's probably it. No, it's still not it. Because that'd be the 15 blocks that I have. Plus the 5 fuel rods here. Which I'm going to put in a plus shape. Should look nice. Yeah. Okay, so the fuel rods are going to go there. Then these are going to go here. But then it's like, I need 5 more blocks. How much? Hang on. Okay. I looked at how much. Ooh, where the heck is it? How much that is? How much is this? Ugh. Yeah. I'm gonna make a cut, because, you know, like, considering I don't have the right materials, this is gonna be kind of hard to do. So yeah, I'm gonna make a cut and get some more things for this with the boys, and then I'll come back So a lot of progress has been done. We're here back up top. Don't know if I show this in another clip. I moved Giuseppe's house over here. Like we previously discussed, there's going to be an elevator shaft here. And then it'll lead down to this floor, which is Giuseppe's reactor room. Now, I dug all this space out. Oh, hi. Yeah, it's dark as well. Should probably watch out for creepers. That'd be smart. I'm just going to kill this thing real quick. There we go. So yeah, this is Giuseppe's reactor room. And also, I made it into kind of a tech room. So he's got his reactor here. Currently, it's a 5x5, and he's actually running low on power. I'm going to, like, shut that off for him and actually, like, steal his cyanide. Get fucking pranked. No, I'll put it in the chest here. So yeah, he's got his 5x5 reactor. That can be expanded by him if he so chooses. Now, this doesn't finish at the moment, but here he's going to have a door that'll lead into here, which is going to be his access port. So he's got this stuff. This is his reactor controller where he can, like, see how much energy he's producing, core heat, casing heat, and his core fuel status, which we kind of ran out of. Now, this back here is not going to be dressed up, but this is basically a simple access tunnel. So he's got, it'll go wrap all the way around these 3 walls, stop here. And then in these little spaces, he can basically put machines. So, for example, he made a sag mill, and I put it here. And I gave him, like, an example of how he could, like, pull the wires up and have them drag along, connecting to that, although, like, we don't have enough cables. But yeah, you can basically fill up these spaces. And then I also suggested, he's got these big 3x3 areas, because then there's these little spaces. And that. I was like, he could put capacitor banks in here, which are from Ender.io. And I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right, but I just want to double check. Because I don't want to look like an absolute idiot, even though, like, me looking it up makes me look like an idiot. Words are nice. Yes, so you can put capacitor banks in there, and those will actually connect together if we put multiple next to each other. So we can have that. And then, like, over here, he's got this blank wall. So what I suggested to him was he could put screens from different mods and monitor how much power he's, like, creating, how much power he's using, things like that. This is all decked out. Now it's simply just making sure the aesthetics look nice. I've got to do the ceiling panels. I've got to do the floor. These I'm going to leave to him. I'm not going to decorate back here either, because this is not going to even be seen when he's done with this room. This will be terraformed at a later date, because, again, this back room isn't important. But once that's done, we get to start on the outside of the build, which should be a good old time. I'm definitely excited. I totally don't want to throw myself off a cliff. Alright, guys, so apologies for the low lighting. It is nighttime, and there are other people on the server at the moment, so I'm not able to sleep. I decided we're gonna temporarily halt the details in Giuseppe's reactor room. If we pop down here, we still have to do the ceiling, we still have to do the floor, which both should be easy, and it's still kind of a mess down here. However, I did edit his little reactor controlling room a little bit, and then there's another door into this tiny little space that'll separate it from this hallway. Flows pretty nicely. Should look pretty cool when all of these are filled up with machines and things. However, we are gonna pop up because also I added little pillars there. Anyway, we're gonna start working on the aesthetics above his base. However, first you need to, like, die. Not me. You. I can hit. There we go. Okay, so I've decided to actually completely tear down his base and revamp it. Now, we're going to keep the same shape. So one big center thing in the middle, and then 2 little branches off the sides. But we're gonna make it bigger. We're gonna make it look nicer. And all that jazz. Because if we come on the inside, we're kind of pressed for space with the elevator. Because basically it's a 5x5. The actual elevator itself is gonna be a 3x3, but the one around it is aesthetics. And then we also need space for a screen here at every floor. So one there, so on and so forth. So yeah, we're gonna need more space. If I can fly, thank you. We're gonna need more space. I'm thinking out from here, at least a 2-block outer rim. Maybe I'll even do a 3. And then I'm actually gonna decrease the size of these a little bit, just so they're not hanging over the void as much, because like kind of a steep drop. Over here it's a bit better, although actually still not very ideal. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of work. Basically get the main structure of the center building cube thing done, and then I'll be back with you guys. Look at how this is coming along. It's looking beautiful. Let me just quick pop these torches in so we can hop in F1. As you can see, I've started remodeling it. The center cube thing is pretty much done. So it's basically this, and then there's some windows down here, and then if we fly around to the back, there's windows here as well. We are going to terraform that back, not in this episode, at a later time. And then there's this, which is kind of like the little wings Giuseppe had before, except I shortened them a little bit, just so they weren't, again, sticking way out over that, and I think it looks really nice. I am going to replicate this design on the other side coming out of this, so then he'll have 2 little wings like that, and then we're going to do the roof. The pillars that are coming down, personally I like them. However, like here, how there's walls, there are going to be walls there. I just have not crafted those and put them in at this time. I like it. I'm pretty sure Giuseppe will like it as well. If we quick pop in, I'd actually put a pressure plate there so we'd have a door, and then I've been installing a couple crafting stations. We've got this, which is going to be the base for his elevator. He's got a nice 2x2 walkway to walk around it on all the floors, and then he's got a big open area here, and then he'll have the same on that side as well. However, we could also do like a balcony here. I think about it, I'll see what we can do. And then these little kind of, oh Jesus Lord help me please, no, these little panels here are going to be for screens that he can use to move his elevator up and down. And actually, now that I think about it, he's going to need one on this level too, which we can figure out. Should be fine. Other than that, yeah, I'm going to get some more work done, and I'll see you when this project's pretty much finished. Ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we are done. Look at this. I am in love with this build, and it's not even my house. So I finished up the other side, mirroring that, and then I added a little nice roof here, and then I decided to do a lesser slope for these roofs, and then just basically bring them back, flowing into the main part of the house. And then up here I just added a couple more windows, looking really nice. Over here the pillars are kind of weird, excuse me, but it's fine. We're not gonna worry about that. That's such a small detail it doesn't even matter. So we pop inside. Giuseppe does have a little bit of organizing to do. I think he's on his way to an ME system, which I'll be doing later in the season. These next couple episodes are going to be me catching up to everyone else, basically, because I'm behind. Our new member, Scotch Magic, is already farther than me, so time to play catch-up. It's going to be fun. But anyway, this is his top floor. I decided to leave it open with the roof. However, I continued the little elevator kind of thing going up, although it won't like actually lead to anything. That it'll just, this will be the top floor. I have not installed the elevators yet. That is something I'm going to talk to Giuseppe about, and all that. And then also I'll receive my payment sometime else. He is not available at the moment, so I just thought I'd wrap this up. The interior I'm leaving completely open for him to do with. There are 2 little side rooms here, like shown outside, which I don't know. I think they float pretty nicely. The cobblestone kind of breaks it up, and then I lowered the roof for both of these a little bit, just to make it look good. The bottom floor you guys have already seen. It's nice and simple. He probably won't fit anything down here. And then down here, I redid his reactor room a little. So he'll come down here. That'll be where his screen goes to go from floor to floor. And then it's literally just this little bit here. I moved his reactor a little bit. It is still currently a 5x5 if we take a look. And then he's got his access ports and things back here. I figured I'd have him back in his access tunnel, because again, he's hopefully going to fill a lot of these with machines. I've already got his sag mill hooked up and everything. Then I detailed the floor a little bit. I decided to leave the ceiling kind of plain, although I eventually might come back in here and like put painted glowstone in the top once one of the members has a painter, because like I'm not a big fan of the torches everywhere, although actually, to be fair, it's up to Giuseppe. Here, if Giuseppe's watching, I'd recommend, my guy, you put your ME system here. I kind of left a spot for it. There's nothing behind there except for like chests, but storage, ME system, yeah. And then there's that little access door there that leads simply around. And it actually has given him way more space. So like if he puts a conduit facade there, he's still got 2 blocks to work with and everything. So he's got a lot of space back here. And actually I should probably grab some torches and like light it up so mobs don't spawn. There we go. Just want to get rid of the stupid ass lighting glitches. Yeah, that's his house. Probably it's I don't know. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. Also, he's got like more room down here to just expand downward, doing if he ever needs to. I don't know. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. But that's that. That'll tear down later. There you go. Episode 3. Hammering out just like that. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Get hyped for season 4. Get hyped for episode 4. Hopefully I'll be able to post Tuesday, Friday from now on, but like not gonna guarantee that. For sure it will be every Friday. With some more TrollCraft. So other than that, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.